time to unload the truck. Here I have my brand new Torqeedo Cruise 6.0 motor. I also had purchased a 5-bladed prop for, I'm going to use it as a main prop and then keep the other one as a spare. And here I have a Torqlink throttle and a third-party, well, it's 4 third-party batteries and that for powering the Torqlink. So anyways, I'll have to get that all out of the boat. So I'll put it in the garage and then I'll do unboxing. Hopefully I don't pull my back again. I'm still going through a bit of a back issue after opening the pool and scooping all the debris off the pool. I pulled my back. Alright, well here's the box. And you can see it says Cruise 6.0 R/T. It's a long shaft motor with the remote. I have the Torqlink remote for it. And take a look inside. And you can see that it's well packaged. Okay, let's start pulling things out. Okay, long shaft motor. Let's see what's in here. Lots of packaging. Nothing in there. Okay. Just making sure I don't throw anything away. Well, okay, one more piece. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll lift that motor out and just set it in place on the back of the boat. So I do tear out some more cardboard. This motor's in there pretty good. And lots of stuff in the bottom too. Nothing in there. Okay. That's quite a pile of cardboard I got. All right. All right, I think it's ready to lift out. So I'm going to have to look in the manual to see how you rotate the whole motor. Everything is reversed. Anyways, manual should tell me. Meanwhile, what's left in the box? This will be the prop. see. Okay. So here's the manual. Oh, jumpins. Quite the manual. I have no idea what that is. And battery cable. All right. Well, first thing is take a look at the manual. Well, all these manuals, pretty much every language. There's 3 languages in that one. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. And the top one is the one I want. It's got English. Alright, so the first thing you have to do is use a torque wrench and remove this screw. This holds the body of the motor stable. I guess if you want to use it for a sailing option and use a rudder. But oops, pick up the garbage. I'm just going to put this back in for now, just loosely. And now I could rotate the motor all the way around. Alright, that looks better. And I'll just put this in so I don't lose it. Not all the way though. Good. That should be good. All right. Okay, the motor is all mounted. The prop is on. Putting the prop on wasn't too bad. Just put a large washer on first, and then the prop, and then a small washer, and then the nut, and then the little rubber washer and a galvanized nut that goes on after. Got the cabling hooked up. This is a special Torqlink bus. And I had to buy a special cable for it to connect to the power for powering up the Torqlink. So with the Torqeedo Cruise, you need a bus cable and different applications that could be fed into this bus and that, but to start with, right here is the cable that came with the Torqeedo Cruise. It has a terminator on the end of it. This cable goes out to the motor and connects right there. You need to feed power to the Torqlink, and so I had to buy this special cable, which is for third-party batteries, and it connects right in there. So I have my plus going to here and negative going to here. And that seems to work fine. So here's the Torqlink. Turn the power on. Let it boot up. So kilometers per hour, wattage for the motor, and of course I'm getting an indication battery state of charge critically low. Okay, let's see, I want to get to that. All right, now does that clear? Let's see. Okay, there we go. So it's telling me that the battery is basically empty. And I don't know why I get that indication, because the power is connected up to the bus and that. And if I come over and turn the power to the motor on, right here, now it'll show me exactly that it's fully charged. So I don't know why that doesn't come up looking fully charged right off the bat. I'll have to look into that. With the Torqlink, if you let's see, if you want to change things, so for instance, I like to go in kilometers per hour. You can change that to knots if you want. And let's see, I think, yeah, push this little button here. Oop. Go back. Brightness messaging settings. So if I go down to settings, hit the little check mark, and display, battery. So if I go down to battery type, and I got it set for life PO4. If you bought the Torqeedo battery, I guess it would be Torqlink. But anyways, I'm just using a third-party battery, life PO4. Let's see, how do I get back out of here? Okay. Just keep backing out. Okay. All right. And push that forward. And I'm going forward. And reverse. So it gives you the RPMs and the wattage you're using and your speed you're going at, kilometers per hour is what I have it set to. Battery is at 98%. Now, I guess this will just monitor the battery usage that the motor takes. Anyways, I think I'm all set up. A couple little things to tidy up. I still haven't received my final solar panel, but I'm just going to get it all prepped and put the boat in the water anyways, and then when I get the panel I'll install it down at the dock. Extending the solar panels up, I need to, well, I have a magnet that I use just to hold this rod in place, but that's not really good enough for transporting it. So I need to come up with a mechanism to lock this down securely. And I think that's about it. So I've got my new Victron Smart Solar installed, and that works quite well. And I'm still using my main Midnight Solar for the main controller because it monitors all power going in and out of the batteries. It does draw a lot of power. If I let that idle all night, it draws over an amp an hour, so it's quite a drain on the battery. That's why I don't like that. I might in the future for next year replace that with another Victron unit, and just you could get another, like it's like a master controller Victron unit that would control all of them. Anyways, I'll get along with that this year. Right now it's in bulk, and I have the settings for this bulk and absorb and float set the same for the Midnight as I do with the Smart Solar.
So